there, beautiful beings, and welcome to my sacred space. My name is Raven, and thank you so much for being here. It has been a while. It has been a hot minute since I actually got to film any. Oh my gosh. See, this boy has gotten big from our last video. Just turned one recently. But anyway, like I said, it's been a long time since I filmed an unboxing video, and I'm just so excited to go through this one with you guys. By the way, if you enjoyed this type of content, please consider liking, subscribing, or sharing this video to your friends, babe. Please move out of the way. Pietro. Okay, orange cats, the thing that they say about orange cats, it's true. Anyway, the deck that we have today is the Dreamgate. Can you see? Like, I'm not sure if it's a shadow. Okay, the deck that we have today is the Dreamgate Oracle, a self-reflective deck and guidebook by Daniel Noel. To be honest, I haven't seen this deck before. I mean, I just went online and I saw this and I was like, oh my gosh, so sorry. Like, he fit himself inside the Amazon box. Can you imagine? I can't show you because I'm gonna move the entire thing, but yeah, just imagine a 1-year-old orange cat trying to fit himself in a small Amazon box. But anyway, I digress. So, in the back it says, discover the uncharted expanses of your dreaming mind. Filled with a rich symbology and open-ended imagery, the Dreamgate Oracle is a beautiful tool to support your dreams and day-to-day life. Meant to evoke subconscious landscapes and celestial vistas, the cards of this deck have been carefully crafted by visual artist and leading oracle creator Daniel Noel to explore the magic of your inner world. So this deck has 50 cards, 184-page full color guidebook, and a keepsake storage box. This is your keepsake storage box. Quite frankly, like I said, I haven't seen any of the cards. Yeah, I had no idea that Daniel Noel was coming out with a new deck. Not really that super informed nowadays when it comes to tarot decks and oracle decks, right? For new releases and all of that. I've been just so completely busy with work. So when I saw this on Amazon, I was like, hey, I didn't know she was coming out with a new deck. Let me just go ahead and purchase it. I didn't even get to see the sample cards, but here they are. So, I think I've said this several times on my channel before. There are just some deck creators that, even though I haven't seen any of the cards or any of the idea of a deck that they're creating, I'm just going to go ahead and purchase it, and Daniel Noel is really one of them. So here, it has a magnetic clamshell opening like this. Okay. And here it says, I dream, I imagine, I create. And this is your guidebook. Ooh, it really is reminiscent of other Daniel Noel decks. It's not as heavy as I was expecting it to be, which is, it's totally fine. But it has that vibe. And that's what I like about her. She stays true to her aesthetics, and I think it's just really wonderful. Like, this really reminds me of my favorite, my soul deck, which is the Akashic Starchild Tarot, and my dream deck, which is the Moonchild Tarot. I love the blend of colors. Oh, by the way, if you're just here to have a look at the actual flip through of the cards, please do check out the timestamp that I will put down below, because in this channel I talk about everything like the packaging, the artist, the creator, the guidebooks, and all of that. So, going back to the guidebook, it really is nice. So here it says, this deck is dedicated to the curious seekers who follow their own sweet rhythm and requiem in life, to the explorers who see beyond the veil of the waking world, who find truth at the cusp of dreaming and believing. Love it. Okay, so you have your table of contents. Introduction to the Dreamgate Oracle. The Dreamgate Oracle is a self-care deck designed to guide you through a prismatic lens of visual doorways. Along with the reflective guidebook, the cards are here to support your daily life and where you are on your current earth walk to nourish the fluency of your dreams. I love this term, earth walk. Cool. The greater function of this deck is to activate the power of your intuition and creative visualization to nurture your waking life and to help you connect with your own inner wisdom and the beauty of your imagination. Okay, so here she has instructions on how to use the deck, interpreting the visuals, dreaming doorways. I really like how Daniel Noel creates her guidebooks. I mean, they're not your usual guidebooks. They're very, very informative. Here she says, what are oracle cards? how oracle cards and dreams can be helpful. Preparing to read the cards. So these are your instructions on how to, start reading and all of that. Shuffling the cards, okay, and interpretation, shuffling the cards. And then here you have reading for others. Conducting readings for others can be a wonderful practice, blah, blah, blah. Dream journaling, so yes. Dream incubation, oh, this is something new. Dream incubation is a powerful practice that is used to tap into the flowing wisdom of your higher self and explore the depths of your subconscious. This involves setting the stage for your dreamtime experiences alongside the use of your oracle deck. To incubate your dreams, it is helpful to first curate a peaceful environment for sleep that is free of distractions and conducive to your own restful slumber. Ooh. Okay, so here's like an instruction on how to do this. It's the first time I've seen this or heard of it. And then you have oracle spreads, okay, how to use the deck as an oracle. Okay, you have different kinds of readings, 1-card reading, 3-card reading. Your spreads are available here. Oh, nice. I'm going to try this out. This is cool. All right, and then onto the cards. I swear, I haven't seen the cards. As you can see, it's still there. But I really, 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 really love Danielle Noel and how she creates her art. It's stunning. I mean, it's so tiny, but man, it's like I was like whoosh when I saw the imagery. It's gorgeous. So per card, you would have this table over here, which has tapping in ancient library and discoveries awakening. I think that's like a key message of the card. You have here some affirmations that you can use, an explanation of what is the Akashic library, and further explanations. And then you get to the message of the card when you pull it, when you connect it with your dream or whatnot. So this is your chunk of message. The rest are kind of like introduction of what the actual card is. And then here in the back, you have how am I now being guided to grow, learn, or evolve. So I love that there's this, they're planting a seed for you to actually, dig in deeper and connect with your higher self and find out what other message. So it's kind of like training your intuition. So that is how each explanation or description of the card would look like per page. So there's 1, 2, 3. There's about 4 pages, 3 or 4 pages per actual card. And I love the look of the guidebook. It's really nice. Okay, acknowledgements in the back. And that's it. All right, I'm gonna put this here so we can have a look at the actual deck. Oopsies. All right, so it does have like this paper tray. Close it up like that so we can have a look at this. I'm not really fond of decks that have an additional talk box. I mean, I feel like it's excessive. Like there's really no use for this, I guess. I mean, you can always just slide it in there. But yeah, I mean, whatever, it's here. So, wow, look at the backing. It's gorgeous. Let me just grab a pair of scissors over here. So, do you guys have other Danielle Noel decks? Also, like, which one is your favorite? Because I do love her works with Rebecca Campbell, but I adore totally her tarot decks. So, as mentioned earlier, I have 2. I have the Akashic, the Star Child version of the Akashic Tarot, and the Moonchild deck also. Wow. I mean, this would have been better if it had like some matte gold or matte, I don't know, teal, light teal for the edging. But regardless, it's a gorgeous deck. Look. And I love how the sunbeam is right there. I think it's absolutely beautiful. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's talk about the cardstock first before we do the flip through. So it is matte, as you can see. It is a matte deck. No gloss here anywhere. Not even a sheen, which I like. I love matte decks because when I do my readings for my clients on this, on a setup like this, especially if I'm using a ring light, there will be no flash or there's not gonna be any glare. But yeah, see, the backing is gorgeous. It's like a mixture of this. It's like the sea, the sand. It's like an ocean here. It's like I feel like that's the sea. This is sand. This is, I don't know. It's just so hypnotic if you look at it closely. And the color is just predominantly gold with, a singular beam of like pinkish light in the middle. I have no idea what this means. It's gorgeous regardless. Cardstock is nice. It's your premium cardstock. It's not super thin. I think maybe this is 350 JSM, I believe. I feel like, it is sturdy. Doesn't have that buttery feel, but it is matte, so it does feel nice and smooth to the touch. Um, Sides are very, very smooth as well. You will not get a paper cut here. And yeah, I'm gonna zoom in so that we can have a look at the cards. Okay, I'm just gonna put this here. All right, hang on a bit. All right, and we're gonna start with the flip through. my gosh. That was such a treat. I'm like, gasping, gasping. I was gasping for the most part of that flip through. Everything is just absolutely gorgeous. I really, really love how, Daniel Noel envisions all of this beautiful, beautiful concepts and ideas and turns them into just this gorgeous piece of art. I don't know, man. I just feel absolutely enthralled by her art. I don't know. It's just so gorgeous. It feels like it really wants me to jump into that picture. Do you know what I mean? I feel like it's beckoning me to jump into that photo and to just experience all of this for myself. Um, it's gorgeous. It's earthy, and at the same time it's celestial. It's absolutely ethereal, but it still has some cards that really would ground you, in terms of like grounding and all of that. You can use these cards to connect you deeper to earth. And I didn't even realize that some of them have like stars. I was just so engrossed with the actual artwork and the beautiful sceneries and the colors that are just blending together into this, beautiful mesh of like vibrant art, but it's not really vibrant in the sense that the colors that she used are muted, which makes it a little bit more cohesive. Like it's like this another grounding card. It's like a harmonious collage of different hues and tones and colors, and everything is just absolutely gorgeous. The I'm not sure if these are real people or like if these are digital manipulation, but the human beings that you can see, or the beings that you can see in the actual cards, really convey emotions as well, even though like they're not fully on like facing the camera facing us, right? But you can sense the emotion. I love this card. I was particularly drawn to it. Imagine it's just a very simple card, right, of clouds, but I was absolutely drawn to it. This is another card that stood out. It's so different from the rest, but I do love it. It reminds me of like, I don't know, like Egypt, I guess, ancient Egypt, because you have like the pharaoh's eye over there. I love this. It's so gorgeous. I want to make it my phone's wallpaper or something. That's how beautiful and captivating that card is. This is another gorgeous card here. Nostalgic release. Oof, reminds me of Eve, right? Um, and yeah, I don't know. It's just like it's a treat for the senses, you guys. If you go, love how it's very inclusive as well. My God, this is stunning. I am so happy that I saw this one right when I was about to check out my purchase for my cat's needs. And then I saw this and I'm just like, there's no way I'm letting that one go. I'm gonna get it. And before I forget, of course, we are going to try to shuffle this deck. Let's do it this way first. That's me. It's not the card's problem. Very smooth, especially when you try to push them together. Nothing's rough. Nothing's preventing me from actually, pushing them. It's very smooth. Yeah. And then let's try the usual method, which is this one. Warning to everyone, I have tiny, tiny hands, so it is difficult for me to shuffle this way, but I'll try to do my best for you guys. Yeah, yeah, gorgeous. Completely stunning. Okay. I feel like I have a big ball of energy in my hands, and I feel like it's like running up my arms. It's just absolutely gorgeous. But let's see. What does the collective need to know right now, Spirit? Can you give us... Oh my God, this boy. Can you please give us one card? No! Oh my gosh! I do apologize for that. Okay, Spirit, before we were rudely interrupted by Pietro, can you please let me know what the collective needs to hear? Akashic Flow. Ooh, okay. Tapping in Ancient Library and Awakening. That's a gorgeous image. Okay, so I think that's the first card. That's the one that we checked out in the beginning. So I'm gonna read the actual part. Okay, so we got the Akashic Flow. It says tapping in Ancient Library, New Discoveries, and Awakening. I release the paradigms that block my truth. I am open to new ways of learning and receiving. The Akashic Library of Open. No, I am so sorry about that. Get an orange cat, they said. Alright, Akashic Flow, tapping an ancient library, new discoveries, awakening. I release the paradigms that block my truth. I am open to new ways of learning and receiving. The Akashic Library of Ancient Truths open a luminous doorway into the depths of your dreams. Here, many lost teachings are rising to the surface. Mystics, earth channels, and dream seekers are now also exploring this portal with loving curiosity. The Akashic Library, also known as the Akashic Records, is an etheric repository of hidden wisdom containing all the encoded truths of our universe. Here, the memories and experiences of every soul that has ever lived are recorded. This includes the many thoughts, emotions, events, and soul contracts of the past, present, and future. When we tap into this interface, we're given a glimpse into the language of creation, and it is within reach. Oh, and it is within our reach to uncover its wealth of knowledge. The term Akashic stems from the Sanskrit word akasha, meaning sky or ether. It references sharing a non-physical plane of existence, one that is also connected to the mental plane. It is here where we can connect with the unseen and understand greater concepts through our own perception, through our own human perception. Delving into the Akashic Records allows us to draw upon its expansive guidance to heal, grow, and soulfully evolve. Okay, so for the message, it says, the floodgates are opening as you feel new ancient wisdom rising within you. This is a reminder of the lessons you have gathered through your many lifetimes. It reflects your own sovereignty as you let go of the stories, paradigms, and programming of the past. Our current age marks an era of great awakening and transformation as dreamers of the world continue to raise the vibration of our planet. Because of this, anything that is incongruent with truth or rooted in fear is crumbling away and being exposed. New ideologies are sweeping through our collective, activating the codes of our dormant memories and gifts. For some, this process may be painful, as it can involve radically changing personal life choices or a new understanding of soul contracts formed with others. This card also points to the new sources of formal learning or education through fresh insights that will expand your deeper awareness. Your inner library is growing, and perhaps you crave even more. What tools or other resources can you draw upon to connect with this higher curiosity? Whether through a guide, a mentor, teacher, class, book, or exercise, now is the time to reinforce the dreams that have been waiting to be reclaimed. Surrender to the flow of what is being revealed. Let new light pour into your hidden desires. And then the question, how am I now being guided to grow, learn, or evolve? Man, that was such a treat to read. I love how Danielle Noel, conveys her thoughts, or how she shares her wisdom with us, like through this. It allows us to really dig deep within ourselves and understand deeper, understand, how this means for us. Do you know what I mean? She's not just putting it out there and, hey, here you go, this is the information. She kind of like finds a way to inject us into what we're reading so that, we can, at least when I was reading it, I was thinking of, hey, am I doing this? Or are there situations in the past wherein, this is ever very evident in my life? So it's really not just a pure description of the actual thing, but it's quite interactive. So it's not really just reading, it kind of like pushes you to actually think and use your mind and use your consciousness. And I just absolutely love it. I am fangirling. My god. I'm so sorry, you guys, but really this is a beautiful, beautiful deck. I would have to say this is a 10. A 10. And I haven't even gone through the entire deck, right? But just the packaging is beautiful. The cardstock is phenomenal. The messages, the keywords, and even the guidebook, it's just fantastic. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Is this a deck that you already have? Am I late to the party? Is this a deck that you're planning to get? Which Daniel Noel deck do you have, own, love? Let me know. I would love to converse with you guys. If you have any questions at all, please leave them in the comment section. I would I will find time to respond to you guys. Um, but other than that, if you enjoyed this video, consider giving it a like or kindly subscribe to my channel for future videos like this. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope you all have a blessed, blessed day ahead. Bye!